Welcome back to part 2 of this week's edition of What the Hell Just Happened? Our next story takes place at the Mexico border and other places in the South. And you all know what the hell's been happening there. But what you may not know is that many government-run detention centers are in fact owned and operated by private industry. Yeah. In fact, former Presidential Chief of Staff General John Kelly is on the board of directors of Caliburn, the parent company of Comprehensive Health Services, which operates 6 facilities for unaccompanied migrant children in Texas and Florida. During Kelly's tenure as Chief of Staff in the White House, the administration pursued super aggressive changes in immigration enforcement, and the average length of stay for an unaccompanied migrant child in U.S. custody skyrocketed. In the past year, Comprehensive Health Services became a big player in the industry. In fact, they're doing so well, they're filing to become an IPO to sell shares of the company on the stock exchange. It's a growth industry, and it's worth billions. By some estimates, these privately run camps charge $770 per day per person to house people behind chain link fences who sleep on concrete floors, under space blankets, and eat frozen burritos. Many of these inmates are forced to drink water from the one source in the facility, the toilet. Now, $770 is more than any of the Trump hotels charge for most of their rooms. So again, some people are making some serious money on this scheme. And what fuels this whole machine is the hateful rhetoric flowing out of the White House. Over the past month or so, the campaign to re-elect the president bought 2,200 Facebook ads warning of an invasion of the U.S. border. Most of these ads are targeted to folks from Texas and Florida, folks like the El Paso white supremacist mass murderer who himself used the same words in his hateful rant on Facebook before committing his crimes. And of course, this racist murderer's weapon of choice was the AR-15, an expensive assault rifle championed by the NRA. So we come full circle. It's all about the money. But not everything is about being greedy. Take, for example, Joy Ryan, who lived a humble life in Duncan Falls, Ohio. Every year, she and her husband would take a road trip to a Central Florida lake to vacation. They never went anywhere else. She'd never seen the desert, never seen the ocean, never seen a mountain. But after Joy's husband died 20 years ago, she had to struggle to make ends meet, so no more vacations. That is until her grandson, Brad, a veterinarian, invited her to go with him to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and she loved it. Quote, "We definitely stood out like sore thumbs everywhere we went," said Brad. During the trip, fellow travelers would stop them and ask who they were. Brad said, quote, "I knew that as we were traveling, our story was touching people's hearts, but I didn't know there were so many people who had regrets that they didn't do more with their grandparents when they were alive," end quote. So now Brad and Joy have visited 29 national parks together. I hope that all of you have the opportunity to enjoy life with the people you love. It's the best gift you can give yourself. Thanks for watching this edition of What the Hell Just Happened. Join me next week for another 2-part commentary. Bye for now.